Well, hello, I'm Hal Sweasey with RE/MAX. Welcome to our October market update. So today we're going to do what we normally do, talk about what's happening in the market. And secondly, I want to kind of address this elephant in the room we have about real estate these days. So our market statistics. So very common theme, our inventory is down about 43%. That just means there's fewer homes than there were a year ago. We have less properties for buyers to look at. Our sales are actually down 10% as well. So this has been the first of about 2 to 3 months where we've seen those sales kind of dropping off a little bit, meaning not quite as much buyer demand as we had before. And the prices are getting to a point where we're starting to lose some of our buying public, right? So high prices will drive down that number of sales. So we'll see a little bit of a stabilization in the market, meaning if you're a property seller, you're not getting those big jumps in prices, and it's time to, cooperate a little bit when you're trying to find a buyer and get them to buy your house. Another little fascinating thing is for the first 9 months of this year, our sales were up about 25% from last year. So first 9 months, we just finished it, about 25% more homes sold this year than last year. Makes sense, especially if you think a year ago, March, April, May, COVID lockdown, very slow. So it's easier to be better than the first part of the year. So in general, we have a stabilizing or maybe dropping off market after that torrid pace. Lastly, the number of new listings coming on the market, again, very low, 111 of those versus having about 230 to 250 homes go into escrow. So just not enough homes. So here is kind of the elephant in the room, okay? I hear this a lot, first-time buyers especially. Is it a good time to buy? Is it a market bubble? Is it a top, okay? I would say it's never a bad time to buy real estate in the right location. And when we talk about location, let's talk about this beautiful county we live in, San Luis Obispo County. So if we compare this location to others, how is the weather here? Okay, is it nice? I think so. How about the outdoor amenities? Beautiful ocean, coastline, beaches, mountains, hiking trails, just amazing environment to be in. Do we have traffic? Not really compared to a lot of other places in California. All right, is it a safe place to live? Are people friendly? Hello, friendliest place on the planet, like a couple of years ago. I mean, it's a wonderful community. Do we have that top-notch university, okay, that draws amazing people into this community? How about the wineries? Okay, we have unbelievable wineries, we have breweries. Now what we have that we didn't have when I started in this business 15, 20, 30 years ago, industry. We have jobs here. We have small, medium-sized companies where there's job opportunities versus just, having the Diablo Canyons or the Cal Poly or the state prison, which is what our main driver used to be, including tourism. So we have some industry. Plus people can work remotely. Probably the biggest impact by far of the influx of people besides all the amenities. So let's think about it again. Is this a good time to buy real estate? In this location, yes. And let me just give you a sample because we were pulling this up today. It's kind of fun. 20 years ago, 2001, little condo on Laurel Lane sold for $164,000. Today, that condo just closed for $426,000. That's like 2.5 times what it was worth. Is that a good investment? Especially if you're not putting 100% down. Yes, okay. How about another house on McCullum? 20 years ago, 520, just closed for $1,248,000. Okay. If you use a little thing like most people do called leverage, where you don't put all your money down and you put maybe $200,000 on that house and you made $748,000 in 20 years, that's a pretty darn good return, especially if you either lived in it because you need a place to live, or if you were renting it out and collecting rent and your mortgage got paid down, either way, whether you were living there or renting it. So is this a bubble? I don't think so, not in real estate, okay? Is this a good time to buy? I mean, it's a good place to buy, and over time, what happens? So we are very fortunate, and I feel completely blessed to work in a town, a county, an area like this. I think you'll enjoy making it home. So I hope you get to participate in the real estate market. If you have any questions, give us a call. It's 805-781-3750. Thank you very much.